What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB back in the building, back with another video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, wanted to come on here really quickly and talk about Free Smoke Jr., your boy Errol Spence. Wanted to give my initial reaction to the pictures that were posted on Instagram of him and his sparring partners. Just kind of give an assessment, I guess, of the whole picture thing. Now, he looked like he was in good shape in those pictures. I can't front. He looked like he was in damn good shape. And they looked like they put some work in. And just by looking at those pictures, it didn't look like anything was wrong with him. But, there are pictures. You can't tell everything from a picture. So, we're just going to have to wait and see down the line how everything plays out in the fight. But I did want to come on here because I know, some of you guys may not be fans of Errol Spence. Maybe he's not your cup of tea. But I did want to come on here and explain, just give a reasoning on, even if he's not your favorite fighter or you despise him, you have to respect him. And I'm going to give that reasoning. Now, let's go all the way back to when he unified the titles about a year ago when he defeated Sean Porter. He became the WBC IBF champion. Now, shortly after that, he had that terrible car accident. And as I said in a previous video, when you have a thing like that where you almost lose your life, you're dealing with, a lot of mental trauma. I'm sure he was dealing with the physical trauma, and, he had to deal with the legal aspects of that whole entire situation. Then on top of that, COVID-19 takes a foothold in the United States and everything goes on lockdown. So not only are you dealing with that, you're stuck in the house, you're eating, you're gaining weight. COVID weight gain is real. I can attest to that. It's real. And, here you are now. You have to fight yourself out of this dark place that you're in. And then you got the country going through a pandemic on top of that. So the reasoning that you have to respect Errol Spence, in my opinion, is because even going through all that and not fighting for about a year, instead of taking a tune-up, you decide to fight Danny Garcia as your first fight back. And that's commendable, because most fighters wouldn't do that. They want to knock off the rust first, fight an easy opponent, because Danny is not an easy opponent. You're going to jump into the ring with a guy who's a puncher and not take a tune-up. So that's my reasoning on why you should respect him, even if you don't like him. He's focused like a laser beam, guys. I think he knows what's at stake, and it's going to be a fight. This is going to be a tough fight for him. Some of you guys don't believe that, but I think it's going to be a tough fight for him. I don't think he's just going to walk through Danny Garcia. And you have to keep in mind that Danny fought this year. He fought Ivan Redkach. And so he's not as rusty as Errol. So you have to keep that in mind. But I just wanted to give my reasoning on why you have to respect Errol Spence Jr. He's focused like a laser beam. He knows what's at stake. And I think even though Danny doesn't possess a title, this is going to be his biggest fight coming up to date. This right here is going to show if he is the man or not, in my opinion. If he can get through Danny Garcia after being laid off for a year, he is the truth. He is the truth. But like I said, you got to respect that kid for going up against a tough opponent like that after being laid off for a year. So hats off to Errol Spence Jr. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think it's going to be an easy fight for Errol Spence? Do you think it's going to be a tough fight? Are you a fan of Errol Spence? Do you respect them? Let me know in the comment section, guys. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.